Hi, I'm Miriam. I blog at sometimesiveg.com. Today I'm going to show you a very, very simple recipe. All it is, egg roll wrappers, vegetables from the freezer section, and some water. And a little bit of canola oil that you can spray on if you want to. What I'm doing is egg rolls that are very, very simple and easy to make. They're a fun way for kids to get vegetables. And they're yummy and they're pretty and it's different. So, hope you join me. I'm not very good at vlogs yet, so hopefully it doesn't turn out to be an absolute disaster. I had to take a bunch of takes because I was getting very nervous, but alright, let's carry on. So seeing as the egg roll wrappers actually contain eggs, this is actually going to be a vegetarian tutorial, but, you know, if you're trying to limit your animal products, it's alright. You can have a little bit of, you know, a little bit less cheese or a little bit less eggs. So, you know, we're going to work with this Healthy Colors steamer, which is tossed in olive oil, so it's actually a vegan filling. And we'll also use one of my husband's favorites, which is the broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, and cheese. So you're not just getting the broccoli, you're getting the carrots and the cauliflower, and, of course, the cheese. So what we're going to do with these is pop them in the microwave for 5 to 7 minutes so that they can steam up and melt the sauces that are in with them. That is our cheesy toppinged steamer, ready to go into egg roll. Okay, so we have our two fillings now. We have the broccoli, carrot, cauliflower with cheese, and we have our Healthy Colors with olive oil. The olive oil does tend to have a bit more liquidiness in it after you've microwaved it, but that comes out when you pull out the vegetables from it. So what we're going to do, I've already made a few, as you can tell. We're going to take our egg roll wrapper, we're going to put it down on our cutting board. We're going to take just a little bit of these yummy fillings and put it in a corner. You can kind of adjust based on your own desires and needs. If you have a family that really likes cheese, and this is a pretty mild, light cheese sauce, it's not intended to be a very cheesy, thick sauce. So you can sprinkle a little bit of extra cheese on these if you want. Now, we're going to take a corner and fold it over. It's really important to have clean fingers when you're doing these because you're handling them with your hands a lot. So now that we've folded over our initial fold, we want to encapsulate both ends. So we're going to pull in these corners. There we go. So now hopefully they'll stay in, but sometimes the liquid does pop out. It's very easy to tear these, so just be delicate and gentle as you roll them. I don't have that much experience doing these, so people who are very experienced can do these pretty quickly. Alright, so now we have this little corner sticking out. We want to make sure it stays sealed down. I've seen several people use egg white. I just use a little bit of water. It's a matter of preference. I tend to bake my egg rolls, so maybe if they're being fried you want to have that egg yolk to hold it together. And seeing as the egg roll wrappers already contain eggs, it probably doesn't make that much of a difference. Alright, I'm going to make a few more of these and then we'll bake them. Alright, we're going to make the one that's got a more vegan base to it. Like I said, the egg roll wrappers have eggs in them, but if you could find an egg roll wrapper that didn't, or if you could make your own egg roll wrapper, this would be a very easy way to make it vegan. But then again, the whole using Gentle Giant to make this quick and easy would be a moot point. So we're going to fold in our corners. Bring it in. And seal off with a little bit of water. So now we have our egg rolls all completed. The 2 bags of Green Giant steamers gave me 16 egg rolls. I have 5 egg roll wrappers left over, so if I had a third one, the third bag of steamers, I might be able to make a whole other 5 and eat the leftovers, which I wouldn't mind. Here that I put a little bit more. Some of these are a little small. That's one of the fun things about these egg rolls is you get a variety of different sizes. They're cute, they're different, they're each handmade. I don't know, I think they're charming. So what we're going to do before we put them in the oven is, instead of frying these, we're going to bake them. But I still want to give them a little bit of that crispy skin feel, so I'm going to spray them down with Pam before I put them in the oven. So very quickly, lightly spray down on the outside. I'm going to flip them over and spray them on the bottom. I like to do this aluminum foil trick because it helps keep things a little cleaner and tidier. So we're going to flip them over, and then we're going to spray down the other side. And that's my husband who just came in. So spray down the other side, just to give that whole it's been fried feeling without it being fried. And now we're going to put these in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes at 400. This is what our egg rolls look like after they've been baked. I did these for about 15 minutes and I flipped them over at one point. The biggest advantage of frying them instead of baking them is that you're going to end up with a much more uniform color to your shell. But if you don't care, why not? Why not just enjoy it and have fun with it and not fry it? So there you have it. Very quick and easy egg rolls to make. Fun way to get your kids to eat their veggies, and I'd like to thank Green Giant for providing me with a coupon for one of these, because I buy these on my own all the time. Alright, bye. So let's just take a look inside these. Just wonderful veggie deliciousness. And as a kid, it looks more like something fun to eat instead of veggies on your plate.